The ROBOROCK SAROS corner cleaning capabilities. Wow, it extended that side brush. Hello everyone, it's just a dad. Today I'm going to do a comparison between these two ROBOROCK SAROS vacuum cleaners. So on the left, this is the SAROS 10, and on the right, this is the 10R. Now both of these vacuum cleaners have a lot in common. I'm going to go over the major differences. They will vacuum and mop your house. I think they both do a really good job. Now the 10, I think, does a little bit better job of mopping up muddy paw prints. Now they both have a dock. They have a clean water tank and a dirty water tank. Over here on the 10, here's the clean water tank you're going to fill up with clean water, and here's the dirty water tank that you'll have to empty once in a while. They both have a dust bag that you're going to have to change once in a while. The 10R's got to pull the cover off. Same dust bag. They both have a detergent tank. You're going to put the ROBOROCK concentrated detergent right here, and same with this one. It's going to mix it with the clean water automatically to wash the mop pads and to put it into the internal water tank. Now they both have a camera on the front that they can take pictures of the obstacles, and they both have obstacle avoidance. They can avoid things that are low to the ground. They both have a bumper technology. Now the 10 has a LiDAR here on the back that it can raise and lower that LiDAR navigation. On the 10R, it has the front facing LiDAR, which they call Star Sight, and it's got a sensor on the back I'll show you. But it has really good LiDAR navigation also, but it doesn't have anything that sticks up. Now, they're both 3.14 inches tall, and again, the 10 can lower this. Whenever it needs to go under the same place that this needs to go, you can tell it in the app and put a little area where you tell it to lower the LiDAR navigation, and then they become the same height. Okay, so here is one of the major differences. So the 10R has these mop pads that rotate, and it can lift them up and down, and it can also leave them back at the base station. The 10 has this flat mop pad, and it uses sonic vibration, which I'm going to show you. It can also raise the mop pad up and down, and it can also leave it back at the base station. That's important when you want the robot to vacuum your carpet first. There's a setting in the app, you can tell it to do that. It'll leave the mop pads back at the base station. That way they're not wet or dirty being dragged across your carpet. They both have a side brush that it can raise and lower and turn on and off. Both of them have a carpet sensor, freewheel, fall off sensors. They both have the dual split brush roller. That's important for long hairs. Long hairs come in, they don't get wrapped around the brush roller. They will, but they'll kind of move to the center, and then it's split to where they get sucked up in there. Now this one also has a little pad that when it's next to the wall, it can lower that and spin it. Now this one also has a mop pad that, see, it can move one of the mop pads out to the side to help cleaning. Both of them have an internal water tank that can spray water on top of the mop pads to keep them wet. And again, here it can remove this whole mop pad assembly and leave it at the base station and then reinstall it. Now, once in a while, you will have to replace this, but you can see there's the sonic vibration that it moves. There's a little arm in here that moves, and these actually spin. Now, both docking stations can wash their mop pads with hot water. They do it a little bit different. This has a high-speed brush that goes back and forth, and it also rotates. So this rotates, but it's also on a track, and it goes back and forth to clean that mop pad. Then there's a filter here that you got to clean once in a while. It's very easy to take out and clean. It also cleans the little mop pad. It auto empties the robot. It fills the robot up with water and charges it. And at the end of the job, both of them blow hot air onto the mop pad to dry it. Over here on the 10R, I kind of like this a little bit better. You can take this tray and take it over to the sink and clean it. It's got these little wipers that do help clean the tray while it's cleaning the robot. And again, it's going to put hot water on there, spin the mop pads, suck it up, and then blow hot air onto it. Now, both of them use the same theory. The mop pad has, whatever dirt is on the floor, the mop pad has to capture that dirt, take it back to the base station, and get washed off. When it washes it off, it's going to suck the dirty water up into the dirty water tank, and there's a sensor on both of these base stations. Both of them will suck the water up into the dirty water tank, but the water is going to pass through a sensor. If that water is too dirty, it's going to tell the robot, go remop where you just came, it was too dirty. And so that's called a remopping event. Over here on the 10, this is the LiDAR that goes up and down. When it's down, it can come out right here. That's where it fills the robot. Here's where it auto empties. On the 10R, it fills the robot, charges it, and then there's more of that star light. Auto empty is right there. This is a sensor to help with navigation. So I'm going to show you a couple areas that these robots do a really good job of cleaning. We've got a big mess in here to clean up. We've also got a bunch of dirt and debris over here in the corner. Okay, it's going to go start cleaning this room. Okay, so it's able to extend the mop pad to the corner, and it's going to extend the side brush in the corner. And again, it is vacuuming and mopping at the same time right now. And when it senses carpet, it can lift the mop pads over the carpet. And then when it's on carpet, it increases suction. And then it can lower them back down when it's off carpet. All automatically. We can see it is getting the floor nice and clean. Okay, it was able to get this room nice and clean. Now we're going to go clean up the muddy paw prints. Now again, we do get a little bit of smearing. It does have to capture that dirt into the mop pad and then take the mop pad back to the base station and wash it out. Now again, this is a really bad stain here, and I would definitely want to put it on 2 passes. But the base station is going to tell it, after it washes the mop from the first pass, it's going to tell it to come back and do a second pass. Pretty. And on the app, it'll say remopping. Now it doesn't vacuum, it just mops the area again. Okay, it's going over the stain a second time. Looks like it's going to get it. Wow, it's doing a pretty good job. Left a little bit of the stain. We'll see if it catches it on the next pass. Wow. I mean, it wasn't perfect, but it did a great job. Okay, we're going to tell it to go vacuum some carpet. It's going to remove the mop pads now. It can leave the mop pads back at the base station. Now, right now, it has raised itself up off the floor. It has identified this as high pile carpet, and it raised the front wheel and the 2 drive legs. It's a little hard to see, but yeah, you can see that front wheel is tall. The robot is sitting taller. Okay, obstacle avoidance isn't perfect. That's a Lego toy. Nope. But this is the reason for this robot, is it's slim. It's going to go clean underneath this cabinet here, and that cabinet's only 3.25 inches tall. Look at that. It's going to go right underneath there. That's pretty incredible. And it is vacuuming and mopping. See how it can lower the mop pads and raise them? And it's extending that mop pad to get around the wheels. Okay, the ROBOROCK SAROS corner cleaning capabilities. Wow, it extended that side brush and it can extend that little mop pad. Pretty good. It is. That's pretty good. And I'm glad I went with the grain. In my setup video, I show people to show the pattern of your wood, and then you can have it clean in that pattern. That way it's not cleaning against the grain. So there's that stain from the last robot. So, wow, he did a pretty good job. He did a pretty good job. Call this one Buzzy. Sounds like a buzz. That's a good word. This is Mr. Buzzy. Maybe Mr. Clean. Wait, he's clean. Wow. Oh, it did it. It dropped its LiDAR. Oh, and then it raised it. So the carpet sensor kicked in and raised the mop pad. Oh, it lowered the LiDAR. Ooh, did it squat down? I don't know. It raised. Okay. And it should lower back down. Huh. The curve and the edge really struggled with this. Even the SAROS 10R did struggle with it also. It recognized it as easily trapped furniture, but it wanted to climb it. But it never got stuck. It kind of was really messing around with it, like climbing it, and it was going back and forth, lifting up and down, but it, you know, it took a while, but oh, this one did pretty good. No! You should have recognized that. It's even tall. Yeah. No! I was hoping it would have saw that cable. Now, maybe this one. This is straight on. See it? No. Oh, it did too late, but then it kept going. Wow. That's a pretty good vacuum. Okay, so this video I'm doing a little early because I want to show people the main differences. They may want something that's a little different, but I am going to do more testing on it. I will update this video. I'm really happy with the 10. I didn't have that big of high hopes for it, but I think it does mop mud off your floor a lot better. Now, it's not foolproof obstacle avoidance, even though they claim the 10's a little bit better. I think they're about the 10's probably a little bit better than the 10R. I bought both of these with my own money, and they cost $1,600 a piece. I'll put links to them in the show description notes. If you end up purchasing them using my link, the product won't cost you anymore, but I'll get a commission from the sale. That way I can continue to do these videos and give you my honest opinion. Okay, on their website, they've got a really good comparison. They can both lift the mop, but let's go on. The one thing I'm finding, the 10R is 176 dynamic mop washing. Oh, it's once. I thought I saw somewhere where it was a different temperature. So, wow, these things are just about the same dock. They're calling the 10 reactive sins, where this is called star sight. Again, I did think the 10 worked a little bit better with cables. Mop lift is 18 millimeters with the 10, 22 with the 10R, but it can leave the mop pad back at the base station. Oh, here it is, drying temperature. The 10 can dry the mop pad at 176. The 10R is 131. They have the same water tanks. Yeah, here's another chart I found. I mean, the 10 is called AI 3.0. This is called 2.0. But they both have the VertiBeam, lateral, 3.14 inches, dual divide, flex arm, dual spinning mops, auto mop detach. Yeah, they're calling that the Ultra Dock 2.0. This is called the Multifunction Dock 4.0. The 10R reminds me of a Q Revo. Now this is the 10R again. This is the 10R. When you want it to lower the LiDAR, you got to put that little purple symbol, and it's easy to do in the map. But let's go to cleaning. Water flow is just 4, and it's associated with the intensity, so like the vibrating. But let's go to the 10R. And the 10R, it's a little tricky. I couldn't find it at first. Somebody had to help me. It has, high, low, but then you can really customize the water flow from 0 or 1 to 30, which that's really hard to figure out, I think. But you could really fine tune the water flow on that 10R. So if you need to fine tune the water flow to the mop pad, 10R. They both have pet pictures. They both got a video camera. The video camera looked to be the same. They got a fill light. Even though those sensors look really different on the front, to me, they act about the same. The 10 might be a little bit better with optical avoidance, but it wasn't perfect. In my videos and in my testing, it has run over cables and cords, and so has the 10. And this one did do better with rod furniture. So see that chair over there I got? That's really hard to go around rod furniture. The 10 did do better with rod furniture compared to the 10R. And I think both of them that one comes in black or white, and that one comes in, I just wanted to get different colors so I could distinguish between. But this one has a mirror finish, which is really cool. This one's not a mirror, but it looks nice. It's got a lid that kind of hides everything. The containers are not the same, but they hold the same amount of water. And the clean water tank's on the right, and over here the dirty water tank's on the right, so it's a little confusing. Now, if there's any other differences, please let me know in the description. When I do my next video, I'll do a more detailed. This was just kind of a quick video because it's easy to talk about like the obvious stuff. Now, I need to use them for a while, dig in and see where they're really different. And I will be comparing it to the X50. The X50 is a really good robot right now. They've updated the software, fixed the bugs that I was having earlier. The ROBOROCK Edge and Curve, they're kind of looking outdated, but they're still good robots. These do have some, well, they're just thinner, nicer features. But I'll be comparing them to those because those are going to go on sale. Right now, $1,600. There was a $200 coupon off on both of these. Thankfully, I was able to get that, but it went away. So I'll put links on Amazon. If you purchase them, the product doesn't cost you, but I earn a commission. So that really does help me get these robots and do these comparisons. And I hope I'm helping by getting this stuff out quick, because I've had a lot of people ask me, hey, which one should I get? Which one? I'm like, well, I hope this video helps, because sometimes, this might take 2 or 3 weeks if I really did a detailed comparison. But I think these quick comparisons have shown, like, I didn't even know that one was spinning and one was flat. And then some of the other differences, like the water flow and the hot water and all of that. So, and again, this one, the 10, I found in a clipping where it said it mops with hot water. And somebody said the 10R, the robot heats the water when it mops. I have not found anything to support that other than the 10. There was one picture on Amazon that says 10 hot mopping. And again, if you know anything about this hot water mopping, I can't find anything on it. I did find something that said maybe you could put hot water in the clean water tank. I don't know if that's supported or not. Again, let me know what you find out. Sometimes there's a lot more information out there I just can't find. Again, this is on the 10, just a picture on Amazon, but nothing on the box. It was hard to tell if it was mopping with hot water. So again, I really do appreciate everybody. The studio was built to test these robots. I think the future is these robots. This was super exciting that they released those two right away. I will be getting the other ones that they had at CES. They were the ones with the robot arms. I mean, I'm sure those are a couple months away. So I'll be getting those. So I look forward to getting those. I've got some more, the Eufy one with the stick vacuum. I'll be getting the one that connects to plumbing. These are amazing. The ones, when they connect to plumbing, that's the way to go. And Saros has, I think it's the Saros without the R, connects to plumbing. And so this is the future. I put the drain in here when I built the studio. Well, it's just a remodel of an old chiropractic office. But when we remodeled it, we put a ice maker water line. But I also have, if you've got a drain line, you can connect, there's special fittings you can connect to drain lines. And then there's special T's that you can connect with just a 1/4-inch water line. So I have like existing sink, how to connect, new construction, install a ice maker spigot, and just install a floor drain. But there's some other options I'm going to talk about too. If you have a laundry room, you could put it in a laundry room. Yeah, it's just been kind of a long day. Lots of testing going on. Have a lot of fun here. And it's just been so exciting to be able to do this. This has been really, really hard work in the making. It's taken me 5 months. I have not been able to do a whole lot in that 5 months, but I am hitting the ground running. I mean, the building's not completely done, but I just can't wait any longer. It's just, I just got to work. So having lots of fun. This is the big corner cleaning testing area. I like it's nice and open. I can just get right here. We can do lots of testing. So let me know if there's anything that you would like to see tested, compared, or a certain comparison. I'm getting into thresholds. That's all because of viewers like you. So again, thanks everybody so much. If you could, please like and subscribe, and thanks again.